Sounds like we're having real similar dinners, CZ. Hello. And yes, I'm still wearing the hat. I'm gonna wear the hat until I get a haircut. Yeah. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just getting to work already because this is gonna be a long cook. So I gotta get a move on. It is a good hat. It's a cute hat. I even had a matching tank top on earlier, and then I noticed it was dirty. So I changed my tank top, but I only have the one hat. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to buy this hat in every color. No. Because that is absolutely not a thing that my husband does. He buys Natchpeak hats in every color, so he has something that goes with every outfit. Anyway, I was just smushing some garlic. Hi friends. Welcome. Happy chill Thursday, I hope. I was fingers crossed hoping that I had something in the queue to make for dinner. But I didn't. I had this. So I've been watching videos, like legit videos and spoof videos, and a video from an old movie, like, about this. It's true, Nazard. So it's gonna be an exciting time making Timpano, which is, I guess, it's very lasagna-like, but different. Hi, Teo. Welcome in. Hi, Izzy. How you doing? I gotta get some dough going, because this is like, it's kind of like, instead of just layering sheets of pasta with stuff, you instead make a big, like, pasta case, and then you layer in other pasta and other stuff. And apparently a bunch of boiled eggs, and that one doesn't eat eggs. So I'm trying to find a suitable substitute, and I think I'm gonna use asparagus, because that's what I have. And I didn't think about it when I was at the store, because if I thought about it, I would have used, like, beets, maybe, because then I could have made, like, little roasted beet things. I will play it like a timpani. I think that's kind of the point. I think it's called timpano because it's supposed to be shaped like a little timpani. I don't have a timpano pan, but I've got a cast iron Dutch oven, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to play the clip because I don't have the capacity to do that right now because I got to get to work. But if Clay wants to come over here and run a clip from, or just post the link, just post the link. It's an old movie, like from the old. It's a movie from the 90s with Stanley Tucci and, I know that's why I retreat. Anyway. And the guy, I could have done small potatoes. I don't have little potatoes. Oh well. Anyway. Is he? I am that old too. Older. I'm older than the 90s. Yeah. I'm gonna get to work. That one. Hello. Yay. I need to have my phone in front of me because I need to do this right. And I don't know how much, like, dough this is gonna make. A bunch. Some amount of dough. Right? The old movie. Gonna play a movie about a grinchy little character who tries to steal Christmas. In the Christmas that almost wasn't, but then was. $500 grams of flour. And funnily enough, with that clip, this is like Stanley Tucci's, well, until I remove all the eggs from it, this is Stanley Tucci's family recipe for Timpano. So, oh no! A walker with 10 balls. I mean, it only makes sense that you put tennis balls on your walker because then you'd like have them ready for like chasing. And this literally just says throw all the ingredients in the mixer and start mixing it. So I'm just gonna throw everything in and start mixing it. It's good enough for Stanley's Nana. Because Stanley's not a chef, like, not a trained chef. He's okay. But he's got, like, family recipes from his grandmother. And that's the real treasure. So, I mean, this is pretty much how you make pasta. It's just like making one giant sheet of pasta. Um, 3 tablespoons of oil plus salt plus water. Okay. Salt. That's a teaspoonish. So I'm taking a bunch of shortcuts because or else this would take like 6 hours to make. So instead of that, I already have the sauce going on the stove. I've got my ragu. Water. I need water. And 25 minutes. This cute little cup is like just almost exactly 125 mils. I'm gonna have some extra just in case because my flour has been needing actually less hydration. So maybe I shouldn't have put it all in. Oh well. I'm just going to set that over there to start doing its work. And then I'm going to start making meatballs. Because I do need meatballs. I have to wash my hands again. I didn't put olive oil in there. Maybe just put wine in there. Wine instead, right? That'd be fine. I somehow lost the lid to that olive oil and I've just been rolling with it. It's almost empty anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned, but oh well. I don't know. Not with the scuff again. I mean, that's what you get when you have a just little 3D printed dealie to hold your right? It's like a very mafia-esque thing. It's like, so good, so delicious, I will kill you. So I guess you kill him so he can't make it for anyone else, because no one else should experience the deliciousness? I don't know. But yeah, the glamour shots of everyone working on the pasta, that's kind of like, I love that. I kind of wish I had a big ol' like kitchen with marble counters that I could just gather a bunch of people and make pasta on. I'm also gonna have to dice this this onion real small. I also watched Babish do this, and he put buttermilk in his meatballs. Oh, I should put an egg in there. I do need binder. Or a trapper keeper. What are you having for dinner, Izzy? Tiger, hello. I need to get like 5 things done before I can do those push-ups, but I will not forget. Woo. Like keeping an eye on the mixer to make sure it's not like taking itself off the counter. It's not got a really stiff dough in it today, but like if something really stiff is in there that it's working on, it has been known to like vibrate around. It's never fallen off, but it's come close. Had to push it back. Yeah, I owed a bunch of people redeems. So I'm catching up today. I mean, I owed 3 people redeems. So, catching up on that today. And mostly I just make Clay redeem things because he begs me for certain things, and he's like, I'm just like, why don't you come redeem it then? So I have something to make on stream. As long as it's not something I've done before. So, today it is the Snickerdoodles. The lemon cookies are from Bon. The Timpano is from Clay. I think the Timpanos and the Snickerdoodles are from Clay. Okay. It's coming together. I just gave it a little bit more flour. And I cut this thin because it tells me to use like slices of this, but this is pretty like firm. I know it's gonna cook and get softer, but I still want it to be very thin. I've got like 3 different kinds of salami. Of different flavors. My water's also boiling back here. I gotta parboil my pasta. I salt my water. Traditionally, this would be ziti or some other kind of like little fluted pasta. I've got penne. It's good enough. I'm also not making this. Babish made this pasta too, and they made it in the video. But I don't got time for that. That just needs to boil for like 5 minutes. Okay. Let me get a dry surface. Wait, what? Knuckles cake. Oh, a cake. Cake pan to have for... Oh, okay. Oh, are you doing a shadow knuckles cake? Okay, we've developed some lovely gluten in here. I just need to knead it into a little ball and I cover it and let it sit for a minute. By a minute I mean a half an hour, which is good because I need that half hour to make my meatballs, to finish making my meatballs, because I gotta form meatballs and then fry them and then drop them in the sauce so they finish cooking. Ooh, this is very sticky. That's alright. I just need to... I'm just going to work in a little bit more flour at a time until it becomes unsticky. But it is a lovely soft dough. I mean, it's just flour and oil and eggs. Hello? Pan that's bubbling over. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine back there. A booby cake and carve it. Started as a joke, but a certain fox kidna would likely attend. If a cake of my... Oh... It stopped already. No! My wine. Oh, and you can see the wine on the side of the camera too, on the floor. It's so sad. This is why I don't like having to use a cutting board. I want my counters. I want new counters. I know. And I haven't even had that much of the drink, like, to make excuses, but I gotta hold this. I mean, it would have been much worse if I'd spilled like that whole thing of meatball mixture. That would have been much worse. I should be keeping track of how much time, because I do not want to cook that pasta all the way through. Yeah, that is the floor. It isn't the worst. Because now at least I don't have to clean this fucking cutting board. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Apparently, I'm gonna stop. I know that because the counter tile is at a bias to the the floor tile. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Here's my first slappity slap. That would have been smart. Okay. Flour my towel. Give a little smacky smack. Cover my dough so it doesn't dry out. And put it aside for now. I'm gonna turn off my pasta. Almost use that same towel that I just wrapped pasta in. I need to like put a warning on that pasta dough. So that Clay doesn't come over and try to use that towel and like throw the pasta everywhere. Okay, gotta almost did it again. Okay. Okay. Gonna put my pasta in something. I've got a spider. Everyone use your handy dandy spider. Spider that definitely works better in deeper vessels. Okay. Now let's get this hot pasta away from the dough so it doesn't pre-cook it. I have so many like single pieces of pasta behind the stove. I should do cookies. I should do personalized cookies for everyone for RetroCon. I need to get some seasonings in here. And of course, Babish conveniently had like a loaf of stale Italian bread to pick pieces out of to use for this. And ground his own meat and everything. But he's much fancier than I am. No butt pans! Dang it. Clay, I need help. Yeah, I need to drink more wine so I have less wine to spill. Maybe we just call it. Maybe the stream's just over. I'm done. I can't handle it. I thought I was gonna have some assistance tonight, but I guess not. I offered people Timpano. Maybe they're coming over for dinner and just not for helping cook the dinner. Okay. I think the lesson we learned is don't keep spillable things on this countertop. Okay. We're fine. We didn't spill the bottle of wine. We had a stainless steel glass. I really just opened the bottle of wine to put it in the sauce. I'm going to put it over here. There's too many cleaning products out. We sent them the thing. They should know. I'm going to toss that pasta with oil really quick so it doesn't stick together too much. Because it is very sticky right now. And hot. Hot and sticky. Okay. Yes. Lube the noodles after they come out of their bath. I usually like to get lubed up and then have a bath, but noodles are the opposite. I said very hot and sticky. Okay. Seasonings. We've got garlic and onion. Let's get some herbs in here. I'm just going to use herbs de Provence for everything today. Because I have it. My mother bought me this jar, and it comes with a little spoon, which seems cute until you realize that it gets in the heckin' way when you're trying to open it, and it's a pain in the butt. And this spoon for herb... It's like, I don't know. I don't know what's up with it. I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna have to get my hands back in this anyway. And y'all, don't taste this. Unless you're a werewolf. Then maybe you can eat some of this raw turkey. And of course the Italians would never use turkey for their meatballs. They would have like beef short ribs to make their ragu, and they'd have beef meatballs and pork salami. I'm alright. The spoon is all what makes it provincial? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna form some meatballs. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted assistance with. I would have had people over here forming meatballs so I could be doing other stuff. And you could use, if you cared enough to make them all the exact same size, you could weigh it if you wanted to take 3 times the time. No, I think he's... Oh, he is playing Overwatch now. He was playing Valheim before, but now he's playing Overwatch, so yes. I mean, I bet CZ and Nazra would be great kitchen assistants. I'm pretty sure marijuana is what makes him do that giggle the most. You could also use an ice cream scoop to make this go faster, but then you'd have to wash your ice cream scoop. It's going fine. We're almost there. I gotta fry these real quick. And then drop them in the sauce. So the frying them in a pan, get some color and flavor going. And then you finish them in the sauce. One, so you're not dropping a bunch of like raw meat in your sauce. So I got the sauce back there. I put the sauce on a couple hours ago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the scooper later for cookies. I've got a bunch of cookies to make too. I didn't want to get raw meat on my ice cream scoop before using it for cookies. So, yes, I would definitely use it otherwise, because it would have done this in half the time. But I like to run, I would have wanted to run it like through the dishwasher before using it for cookies, and I did not have time for that. Who needs one, right? Isn't it? Like tools that are good for things. One of those kitchen hacks. It's also good for like portioning cupcake batter. Or if you're like trying to portion batter between a bunch of regular pans, you can count how many scoops you're doing and get it reasonably close. Cheese warning. Wait, did Zizi say something about butter? Did I miss it? I'm gonna need more towels. That yellow towel on the ground is now purple. Okay. I still have 3 eggs in my frying pan. Use my cast iron. Yeah, I'm gonna use the cast iron to fry the meatballs. I don't know what it is about today and me just knocking shit everywhere. I'm plenty hydrated. And I'll probably have to do them in 2 batches so I don't crowd them. Because if you crowd your balls, they don't get evenly colored. I do want to throw one more in though, so I have enough to do. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my goodness. Whose balls emote is that? I was gonna guess. I was gonna guess Cody. That was my guess. That's going. Sauce. Sauce is love. I was gonna say what I put in the sauce. So I started the sauce at like 2.5, 3, almost 3 hours ago. When I got home from work. I put some bacon in the pan because I didn't have pancetta. I used that grease to fry onions and garlic. Added some wine and tomato paste and a little bit of water. And then I added my cans of San Marzano tomatoes. And I think I had a jalapeno in there. And then it was a little acidic, so I added a tiny bit of sugar, but it was sweet, so I added some salt and some chili flakes also. So that's just been over there simmering for a couple of hours, and it should be good to go. I mean, it's no 12-hour, or it's not Babish's 6 to 12-hour sauce, but it's good. We took help. We used the canned San Marzano tomatoes, so the tomatoes are already rich and flavorful. It's not like I was getting fresh tomatoes that I needed to break down. The tomatoes were already soft and ready to go. You can also use your favorite sauce from the market. Season it however you like. You do you, right? I mean, a certain husband was at home all day while I was at the office, so he could have put some sauce on. Okay, don't need that anymore. That's clean. That's now dirty. That's a piece of spaghetti from lunch. I would have told him to use the food processor or the blender for the onions and the garlic. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it was just throwing shit in a pot, really. I mean, I might have come home to having no wine. Oh, Tiger, yes, thank you. Two photos. Woo! Steamy. Steamy sauce photo. Well, let's do it that way. There, that's the right way up. And balls. But I do need to... I have the recipe sitting on my phone. So I don't want that going to sleep. Okay. Oh, I have time for her squats that I owe Tiger. Ah, Izzy! Ah! Okay, okay. So I gotta do push-ups too. Arcade, hello! Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That class was very difficult. Like, I was struggling. Peloton is doing like an end of the year. Yeah, an end of the year top 50 songs that all the instructors have used this year. And most of the classes I do are like 4 difficulty out of 10. And yesterday and today they were like 6.1. And I'm like, that doesn't seem like a huge jump up. But no, she was just like, do side planks and stick your leg out and do crunches while you're on one. Yeah, I was dying. It was power yoga too. She was speedy. Clay asked for a snack earlier, and he had a cookie, but if he had waited, he could have put one of my balls in his mouth. Okay, we got time for another set. I mean, some of those songs were... Oh, I was slightly upset when she's like... this song is by this person and it's so good. I'm like, excuse me, this song is by Blondie? Not this remix. I think she only did that once. The left and right thing. I need a place to stage my balls. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to dump my pasta water. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you join for yoga, it'll be one of the gay instructors. Yeah, I don't really necessarily pay attention. I just make sure I do get both sides of whatever is going on. We're talking an awful lot about my balls today. My new oven mitt that Robo got me. Hi, Robo. It's true arcade. Woo! Getting some of that, whatever that word is. There's that word when you're using a wok for frying and you do the flippy motion and it does the flame in the air. There's a word for that, and I just got that in my cast iron. Trying to remember not to put my raw turkey. Trying to remember not to put my raw turkey tongs onto my wooden cutting board. I need to come up with some more hug varieties and figure out how to rotate them. The wok hut. Yes, that thing. I'm pretty sure I have a thing I should be doing. Oh, I should be rolling out my dough, and I'm gonna need a bigger surface. Put this in the sink. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, and I need a bigger surface than this. Because I need to roll up the dough to go over the other Dutch oven, which is smaller. But I need to roll out a piece of dough to fit over this. Oh, there's some bread dust in there. I need this not to be on the counter. I'm gonna put this in here. No, I'm not gonna put that in there because I need to preheat my oven. Now that I'm getting close to that time. Move my butter. I have my butter sitting up here so it would soften. Because I need that butter. I need one of these for greasing the pan. And it tells you to make sure to grease with both olive oil and butter. Because if you've ever had If you've ever been to like a Persian restaurant and they do the rice in the big cast iron or in the big Dutch oven or in whatever pot, and they make the tadik, you cook the rice in the pot and then you put it back on with butter and make like the crispy bottom and shake it and do the big flip over. It's kind of similar to that, except it's just pasta dough instead of rice, and you do the big flip over, and if it doesn't come out of the cast iron, then it's like a big shake. Look at this lovely dough. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. Make sure you use good lubing technique for your rolling pin. Lubing with flour. The worst lube, because you're trying to get things... You're trying to get things not to stick. And it will have some spring back. You just gotta keep at it and keep rolling it and keep working on it. No, not moist. We're trying not to be moist. We are not moist boys today. Okay. And of course my music stopped. No. Why would I pause the video? You silly music. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep rolling and rolling until it is thin and pliable and will fit over my pan. And in theory, I need an even bigger work surface than this. It's kind of like pizza dough. You just got to keep stretching it until it stays as big as you want it. And you can always just let it rest for a couple minutes. Let the gluten relax. Now you're here.
What happened to this towel? Did you spill a bunch away?
Yes, obviously.
Is everything okay?
Yes, now it is.
Oh.
I was asking for help earlier.
You're going off the pad.
Yes, I know. I have no recourse.
Another kiss?
I guess.
Yes. Might be slightly intoxicated.
Yeah, we know. They were talking about what makes you giggle like that, and they're like, it must be Overwatch. And I said, no, it must be marijuana.
I'd be bold. For both. Overwatch is hilarious. I'm learning. Take a note. Stretch it until it stays big.
Yes.
Is it gonna... Wow, that is getting to be huge.
It needs to be.
We need a bigger counter.
We need a counter that's not tile.
Is there more of this line available, or are you using this?
No, you can use that.
It's mostly for you. I'm not gonna have a bunch. You need help?
I need to lube my pan.
candy.
How would you... Wow. We're just getting all the quotes today. I'm looping it with oil and with butter. You can run my string readers.
Lard.
Lard? What?
Butter.
Butter is most assuredly not lard. What are you doing?
You
On
said
my
you-
computer.
Oh, I have to do it over there. Okay.
Yes. As in, out of my way.
Oh, I got it here first. I got two pens. Oh, where is it? Did I get it? There.
It's just on the page. This is not like... Maybe it was too much oil? This amount of butter seems like it's, well, maybe it's just too much butter. Maybe I'll take some of this butter out.
So much butter.
I know.
Like a whole cube of butter?
No, it was half.
Oh, wow. You like it sloppy in the pan?
I guess. I didn't say that. I don't think you can quote it if I didn't say it. Okay, it's fine. I will use this butter for something
I
else.
can put quotes into your words if people just quote what I say.
Y'all.
You're all gonna get yourself in trouble.
CZ's gonna take a bath in here. Drippy. Okay. Okay. I need my hands to be very dry now. And hopefully this is big enough. Because you just kind of lay it on top. It's just like a big pie dough. You just lay it on top and then you let it fall down into the shape of the pan. Gently, so you don't tear it a bunch. This is lovely dough. I am surprised. Like, I'm always surprised how nicely pasta dough turns out. Because it's pretty much just one giant sheet of pasta dough. And it's so simple. I mean, I definitely used the stand mixer instead of kneading it by hand for a million years. But it turned out so nicely. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. I should turn on this oven. Onto gas 4. Or 200 degrees. Okay. I also need to... I'm going to get rid of my... this. I need the cutting board again. So I'm going to use some asparagus. And again, if you have time, you can definitely like shave with a peeler the ends of these stalks and not cut off so much. But I don't got time, so I'm just gonna trim my asparagus. Right? Dough not tearing? So nice. It's so satisfying. And I think I'm just gonna cut this into like 3 chunks. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Arcade, do you need your asparagus trimmed? Okay, so here's my pasta. Get my hands greasy again. Some of it's sticking together, but that's alright. It's definitely way al dente. It is just dente. It is toothsome. It is not cooked all the way. It's gonna cook the rest of the way in the sauce and in the oven. God, I need to make just lasagna too, because this dough is just lasagna dough. And you don't need to pre-boil it when you have fresh pasta, because it just cooks all the way in the sauce, because it's not dried out. It's so nice. It would need to be way thinner than this. I would run it through the pasta roller. But still, it would be so nice. I think CL was gonna come over and do lasagna with me one day. Okay, I'm gonna take a load of my sauce. I'm gonna put some sauce in here. And not use my hands for that, because that would not make me, that would be not very happy. Just lubing up my noodles a little bit more. God, this still needs to cook for an hour and a half. It's not a huge one. I might get away with like an hour. But so you do a layer of noodles in the bottom of your giant pasta sheet. I mean, that's the weirdest thing to me. It's just this, putting noodles inside of a giant noodle. So the original recipe calls for chunks of hard-boiled eggs, which, I mean, I eat eggs. I like eggs, but honestly, I find that slightly strange. So I'm doing this. And they don't season the eggs like extra. So I'm like, there's just big chunks of plain boiled eggs. I'm gonna get better at posting these photos. Cheese. I probably had some open cheese, but this is fine. So just a lovely, like, strong Italian cheese. It also has a bunch of, like, beaten up eggs poured on the top to make it, like, bind itself together. But I'm also not doing that. Let's start with this salami, since it's sitting here. Soft boiled and yeah. It's kind of like the idea. That one's too thick, so it goes in the mouth. Put the thick pieces in your mouth. Kind of like the idea of cooking egg yolks into your sauce for making carbonara. And then they just put like full meatballs in, but Babish cut them in half. Oh, I didn't. Well, too late. I meant to finish these in the sauce, but luckily they're cooked through, so I'm good to go. I mean, not that they're not going to cook for another hour anyway, but cooking in the sauce would have imparted a bunch of flavor, which is always good. Like, why not? Why are we cooking if not to get flavorful, delicious food? What's next? I have some fresh cheese to shave. I saw a meme the other day of someone like, this is me doing a cooking stream, and they like wash their hands every 2 seconds. I feel like that's me today. Okay. Whoops. My cheese was excited. It really wanted to be in here. Okay. I think I'm going to do another layer of pasta just to fill in the gaps. Oh, and it also says to ladle sauce in to make sure it's lovely and coated. So this is just going to fill the gaps, and I'm going to put some more sauce in because that'll flavor my meatballs as it's cooking. Need a drip guard. And this is supposed to be freestanding when it comes out, so you really want to pack it in there. Okay. Let's do some more of this asparagus. Because we gotta have a vegetable. And I don't feel like cooking a side of vegetables. So it's just all going in there. That's fine. It's a whole asparagus layer. It's fine. And then we've got some damn it. I love you all. Oh my goodness. Got some lovely calabrese here for some spice. Spicy spice. If my husband were over here, he could have a piece of salami, but he's not, so he's missing it. Too late, it's gone. It's a nice little spicy surprise in there. It's gonna be full of just salami by the time this gets out. Got some more cheese. One more layer of pasta. Now I wonder if I can pack this completely in, because that would be lovely. Yeah, it'll fit. I'll make it fit. Use the cheese as a heat shield. Pack it in. Okay, perfect. And so here's where the recipe says beat some eggs and just pour the eggs on top. I'm not doing that. And you just kind of fold your crust over, and hopefully it has a nice seal. And look how lovely and yellow this crust is from those nice egg yolks. Having quality eggs is really nice. It fits. It all fits. You can't fold me. I'm folding you. Okay, and now it goes in the oven, and it bakes for like an hour. Haha! Which means I have an hour to make cookies. Which is plenty of time to make cookies. after I wipe up. So- Kusa, are you baked? Oh my goodness.
You fish.
Oh, okay. I can breathe easy now that that's in the oven. And I hope I didn't forget anything. I certainly have a full sink of dishes already. And now I'm going to make 2 more things. But they're nice and simple things. I'm going to do lemon cookies first, because I need to get them cooled so I can fill them. We're going to have sandwich cookies. And then we'll do the Snickerdoodles second. Four and 20 Nazards baked into a pie. Or just a freshly 420'd Nazard baked into a pie. Is that where that number came from? Because it kind of makes sense. Because it's talking about being baked. And it's 420. 420 blackbirds. Is there something there? It's probably just coincidence, but if something was there, that'd be fun. Okay. Now I just hopefully have enough bowls in which to make cookies. Ooh, and I have extra meatballs. We can taste our meatball to see if it's done. Hopefully it's done, because I'm eating it. It's nice and herbaceous. Okay. Lemon cookies. Hi, Fred. How you doing? Lemon rings. Makes 16. Cooks at 350, so it looks like I'm using the toaster oven for my cookies. Which means I need to make some room. Of course, I've still got this lovely sauce over here. Zelda 2? When he goes to Los Angeles? Okay. My fantasy did not pan out. Unfortunate. Enhanced edition, I got Clay, the little tiny handheld Game & Watch thing that had Zelda 1 and 2 on it. Isn't that wild? It's so small. So small. Okay. Still stepping in wine. I grease several baking sheets. Grease 2 baking sheets. I'm gonna grease any baking sheets. You know what bugs me? This is a silpat meant for this size pan, but it is not the right size. It bugs me. And it's not like I can just like cut part of the silpat off. I don't think. So it almost fits, but it doesn't quite fit. And it should fit. So you're back from SoCal, Fred? Although I could have greased it. I've got that grease sitting over there. Oh, you got downtime. Oh, you were able to stream from down there. You took your laptop. I've done that before. Ooh, woo, meeting with a friend. I see. Okay. Just take care of that. Oh, that should be fun. Between 4 and 5 p.m., there was reduced police presence in LA because the morning shift getting back to the station. Oh, okay. Interesting. What am I doing? 3/4 of a stick of butter and a half a cup of super fine sugar. Okay, so something interesting that I was listening to the other day. There was a woman on a podcast. Do I have any bowls? I guess I'm using a small bowl. Get out of there. Okay. There was a woman on a podcast who was doing, she's a cookie baker. And she was talking about superfine sugar for making cookies. And I guess the rationale is that it dissolves better. So it is less, you're less likely to have like a crispy cookie because the butter's not gonna like leak out. I think that was how she explained it. I was driving home from Southern California, and so I'm not sure what I was listening to, but it was pretty interesting. Regardless, I mean, I should go back and listen to it with a more clear mind. Hello, Taylor. My goodness. Yeah, you could absolutely just grind up sugar, or you can just use regular granulated sugar. It's not going to, like, ruin what you're doing. It's just not going to be exactly the same. Oh, no. They were saying it's not going to be, it's not going to be as crispy of a cookie. So if you want something that's going to spread out and be crispier, the regular granulated sugar is what you want. But if you want something that's not going to spread as much and not get, like, that caramelized kind of texture, then superfine sugar. Who knew? Y'all, I love Taylor. She is so awesome. What am I doing? Half a cup of sugar. The proportions shouldn't be any different. So half a cup is still going to be half a cup. Oh, I am gonna, whoop, well, that's the thing that happened. I am gonna beat this up before I add the sugar, because that's a Bouchon thing. Oh yeah, there's the hat. Holiday was fine. Getting back from the holiday was a fiasco. because of Southwest's system breaking down. But we made it home. We're safe. Just gonna pour the sugar directly into my mouth. I am not. But I would like to. Hello, Sholva. But yes, I stole this hat from my husband. Because I need a haircut. And until my hat gets here, I ordered a hat, and it's gonna take like 5 weeks to get here. It's the same hat, or it's a similar hat to the one that Kasky had at MFF. Yeah, that's why when I tweeted about it, I'm like, we had to drive a minivan home, but other people had to like find accommodations for a week until Southwest could fly them back. Because the earliest we could get a Southwest flight would have been Saturday. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't just... I mean, I guess I could have taken off the time if I had to. But I wasn't exactly planning on taking an extra 5 days of vacation. So I just considered myself fortunate. We got home. I've got a haircut on Monday. Yeah, I was supposed to get one before MFF. It didn't happen. And yeah, we only had to drive 7 hours home. One of the other people at the rental agency had to drive to Oklahoma. So well, I mean, it was kickstarted by the storms and everything. But the storms didn't cause their system that was just 30 years out of date to crash and everything. They pretty much had a fancy Excel spreadsheet that told their crews where to go, and it couldn't keep up with all the changing demands, and flight crews were on the phone for like 8-10 hours trying to figure out where they were supposed to go. So Southwest just didn't have any crews to go anywhere. They had planes, they just had no crews. Because, I mean, I'm sure our plane was, like, ready to go. Because we didn't have any weather issues in Southern California. It was, like, barely a drizzle. But yeah, all the storms started messing stuff up. How was your holiday, TBJ? Had a roast with your mans? Ooh, what kind of roast? I mean, Nazar, to be fair, your hair has gone past the point from where, like, I need a haircut because my hair looks terrible to, like, where it's at a length where it's cute again. I'm at that length where it just looks like it's unkempt. So if I did like at the beginning of the pandemic and just didn't didn't get a haircut for another 6 months, it'd probably be okay. But like that huge transition time, bad at cuts of meat. Was it a fancy beef or a less fancy beef? Okay. Lemon zest, lemon juice, and 2 cups of flour. Self-rising flour. British recipe over here. Okay. Heckin' British recipes. Self-rising flour. Oh, once it gets extra long? Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, there's definitely stages like that. And Clay just doesn't like long hair on people. So, it's never good if your husband's like, why isn't your hair cute? And of course, he just buzzes his head, mostly. I can't do that, because my head is gigantic and round. So if I try to buzz my head, it just looks like I've got a giant balloon. It's like a Mr. Mackey situation. If y'all watch South Park. Just a big, giant ball sitting on top of my body. Bringing it back to the balls. We talked so much about balls today. Yeah, don't neglect the balls.
Oh, Shelva's cute.
Yeah, Shulva's cute. This is no.
You're not the cutest in chat.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm cuties in chat.
CL, hello.
Awesome.
Are you coming over for dinner, CL?
It's interesting to hug someone taller than me. They are tall, and I am not that tall.
You're tall to me.
Not so tall. You and Clay. Oh. Long hair.
Oh no! Sorry, Shulva. I definitely think Shulva is cute. Clay just prefers short hair.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, so I don't have self-rising flour, so I'm gonna need to put baking powder in this. And some salt. And I'd put some vanilla in it, but my vanilla lives in my sugar, or my vanilla beans live in my sugar. So it's already vanillated. Hello, Sotos. Welcome in. How you doing? You don't know how to braid, Nazard? I mean, I can do a simple braid. Hi, Golden, by the way. I don't think I said hi. Welcome in. Lurk time. Have a lovely lurk. I'll see you later. I was gonna pop in this morning when you were doing some playing some game, but then I had to go to work. Oh, flour. 2 cups. Some amount of cups of flour. It's weird because this is a volumetric recipe, but it also expects that I have self-rising flour. So it's like half an English recipe and half not. I'm gonna add some salt. All cookies need salt. Shola. Oh, it was braided. I don't know if I noticed. Braid groups. Cholova? 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 I don't know. I'm trying to make that work. I don't know if I looked at the back of your head. I was too busy staring at your face. This shoulder cute. Some amount of baking powder? Sure. X amount. Y'all don't bake like me. Yeah, it's no good to freeze your ass off. Keep your ass. Freeze off, like, I'd like to freeze off my belly. But not my butt. Freeze off my belly as I make cookies that I will consume. Although, I just weighed myself today, and I managed not to gain any weight over the holidays with my family. So that's an accomplishment. I was consistently going over my like calorie targets, but I guess I was just going over them to the point of like weight maintenance, because my calorie targets are for weight loss. So, not the worst. Bo was here. I mean, I said you could both come over for dinner. But that face makes me think that things were happening. In which case, oh whoa, get it. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. To form a firm dough. That's a firm dough. I can use this for my other dough. Although I don't want lemon in my Snickerdoodles, I don't think. Let's get my cutting board back. CL, I need you here to sharpen my knives. And also, if Bo was there, then he could have driven you both over here to have food, because I know you don't necessarily want to bike out here in the rain. Interestingly enough, this does not tell me to chill the dough before baking. So we'll see how that works. I should turn my baker on. I have no concept of how thick 1/16 of an inch is. Also, when you're making cookies, you don't want to work them. I don't see how this is gonna get. I mean, that's pretty much what I told you, Rachel. In fact, you're supposed to like go extra wild in the last week of the year, so then you can make like your New Year's resolution, and then it can be like super good in comparison. Okay. So do I use the 3-inch cutter or the gay 3-inch cutter? Sorry. I apologize for that terrible joke. I don't know how, and I wonder how much this is going to spread. So I'm going to try it with the fluted edges and see if those edges just melt away. Use this. I can. That one was extra thick, but that's all right. Tank 22. Right? Exactly. And in theory, these should hold their shape pretty well. So you shouldn't need to space them on your tray too much. We'll see. And I'm betting these only need to bake for like 8 or 10 minutes. Yeah, this doesn't feel like sugar cookie dough. I don't know if it's the acid in here from the lemon juice or something, but it doesn't feel like... If this were sugar cookie dough and I was trying to roll it out without refrigerating it, it would be much more of a pain. This is actually pretty nice, easy dough to work with. And of course, the trick is getting consistent pressure to get an even thickness of your dough. I wish I had a third pan. Hi, TSD. Welcome in. No Shulva. Bad Shulva. Such a naughty Durg. My goodness. I'm gonna pop these right in. Not 30 minutes. Let's try 9 minutes. See what happens. Well, I guess I've never tried it, so I can't knock it. Yes, we've got our Timpano in the oven, which I got in right around 6 o'clock, I think, because I didn't set a timer, because I forgot to make a... I shouldn't have a photo redeem at this point. I should have it remind me to set a timer redeem. But the Timpano's been in the oven for 40-ish minutes. Ooh, we're getting a lovely, nice crust on it. And while that's baking, I am making... I don't think I've been working on cookies for 40 minutes. I haven't been that distracted. I don't think. But yes. How are you doing? Have you been streaming? I haven't seen you on. But yeah, we're making up for some lost redeems. People asked for cookies ages ago, and I never did them. So I'm doing that tonight. I'm gonna make some Snickerdoodles also. Just getting the last of this dough rolled out. I'm trying not to waste dough. But when you're using a cookie cutter, I mean, it seems to me that drop cookies are the superior cookie because you don't have to like continually roll out cookies. Because each time you roll them out, you're like making the dough tougher and less good. So in theory, it's like biscuits. I never make circular biscuits because if you make square biscuits, you don't have to toss out you don't have to re-roll your mix over and over, which means you're not making your biscuits tough. 6 months since you've been... Oh, okay. Well, I'll be excited to see you back. I hope you're well otherwise, that your holidays have been treating you good. But yes, I was talking about how there's acid in these cookies because of the lemon juice. Citric acid in these cookies. Sorry, I'm not that exciting. But yeah, now I get to make a Snickerdoodles. Which I've got a very, very Midwestern recipe that says a cup of shortening. But I don't think I have any Crisco in the house. I don't think I have any Crisco. Because sometimes I'll do half and half. But in the absence of Crisco, we are doing a full butter cookie. And honestly, butter tastes better. You use the Crisco for the texture. And these should be a kind of soft cookie anyway. So I'm not bothered. Our holiday was good. It was pretty low key. Didn't have a lot of drama until we tried to get home. And of course we had that whole Southwest fiasco. Well, this is gonna be a heck ton of freaking cookies. This is gonna be twice as many cookies. 1 cup. It's 2 sticks. Oh my goodness. Crisco. Yes, Crisco makes them... See, when I have Snickerdoodles, I like my vision of Snickerdoodles is kind of like ginger snaps. So they're like... Not ginger snaps, molasses cookies. So they're soft and chewy. Whereas, yeah, the Crisco is going to make them crispier. My butter was not quite room temperature. I will save lots of cookies for you, Fred, because I don't want to eat them all. Have a lovely time with your friend. Say hi to your friend for me. But if you beat your butter enough, it's supposed to look like mayonnaise. That's how you know it's ready. Travel for Christmas, been home since, being very lazy. Yes, we love lazy. Yeah, we got caught in that whole... we didn't think we would be caught in the Southwest fiasco because we were in Southern California, flying to Northern California. So weather was not a thing. But they decided that their systems wouldn't work. I want to make a wine cookie now. I'm going to put my lid on my Timpano. I'm not going to put a lid on it. It is too high. I can put some... If it starts... I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it starts getting too crispy looking, then I will... I didn't say thick like mayo. Is he putting words in my mouth when he could be putting other things in my mouth? Oh, whoa. I mean, I give you plenty of, like... Anyway, cup and a half of sugar. I know, I say plenty of dirty things without putting other dirty things in my mouth. Oop, there's my vanilla pod. I honestly should have made a half recipe of this. Maybe I'll freeze some of these to bake later? Because this is going to be so many cookies. I gotta take this off of the counter since my camera hates me. I just might have to send some Snickerdoodles to Shulba. Oh yeah, there it is. Quake is in slightly better shape than I am. And by slightly, I mean very much better, bigger, buffer. Buff kitty. I'm working on it. Oh, I was even holding on to the bowl like you was too. I see you, Nazar. I gotta take cookies out of the oven now. Woo! Cookies! Okay. I should pull this tray, this sill pad off, put it somewhere. And then get another piece of parchment on here so I can cook the rest of the cookies. Even though it doesn't perfectly fit. Oh, hold on, let me do the Remy pose. Oh, I don't have a cookie yet to do that with. I can't eat it yet. Or else I can do the tiger pose. Oh my goodness. So many heckin' good artists. I think I have one from you, Izzy, that I need to get into this reel. From when we did the little Friday night art fight with Tone. Did you do one of me? I want to say you did. Or no, I know I did one of you. I was so heckin' impressed by y'all, like, the speed with which people who are good artists can craft something. Like, I don't even know how to begin working on something in Clip Studio Paint. and I'm just trying hurriedly to draw something on my sketch pad. And meanwhile, like, most of the other people in there have drawn like a full shaded scene of everything. Wild. Wild how fast they came together. I'm like, how did this happen in 15 minutes? I feel like I should dye this dough pink so it matches the picture even more. Yes, Tiger. Gosh, I still have Tiger on my list of people to do a picture of for art fight, for like the July art fight. I have been so behind and not like, I haven't been making time for myself to draw, which I really should. I need to find some time for myself to like learn how to use CSV. Okay, so this is where this recipe gets interesting. 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, and I wonder if the cream of tartar goes in here because it's going to help compensate for the spreading that it does when you use shortening.
I heard you're spreading over here. What are you spreading?
I'm putting in the cream of tartar, but I'm like not sure what the purpose of cream of tartar is because what cookie recipes have cream of tartar in them?
Spreading it.
But I'm thinking it might be like trying to compensate for too much spreading because it's made with shortening, but I'm not using shortening, so
spreading?
I don't know.
That can be possible. Too much spreading.
Oh my goodness.
I like spreading.
Oh, never mind. It's
Yes.
just using 2
Yes.
teaspoons of cream of tartar and a teaspoon of baking soda instead of using
I know.
baking powder.
What are we spreading?
It's just making its own baking powder.
What am I, the
Yes, you're gonna stand in the way. You got
I'm
to
the
put
nurse.
shit away for me.
nurse? What do you need? Scalpel stat?
I need this refilled with
Kitchen
salt.
nurse? Okay, I can do that. Let me wash my hands. Do we have a pink salt? I think there's a new one in the...
It's right there.
Where?
It's right there.
Oh, that one's almost empty. Should we buy a new one?
Maybe I
Add
don't
salt.
know. I'm just.
You walk in circles.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Whatever comes in a circle.
Making a million cookies. And sending some to Shulva because Shulva said that they love Snickerdoodles.
I love Snickerdoodles too.
Yes.
You're making them?
That's what this
Did you
is.
do the fork? I guess you're not doing the fork press because you're making the sandwiches, huh?
No, that's what the sandwiches are, the lemon ones.
Oh, so Snickerdoodles need to be smushed in the time with a fork.
Yes, we are spreading live on cam today.
Is that enough salt?
Yes, TSD, you are completely correct. I play fast and loose by the rules.
Which rules? What rules?
The baking rules. Like, I need 2 3/4 cups of flour, and I've got a 1/3 cup in the flour. So I'm going to do 3, 6, 7, 8, 8 and a bit. 8 and a bit makes 2 3/4 cups.
I can throw this away, right? Or you gonna? This is too much to accomplish.
I forgot about it.
Yeah,
Too.
I can just put it. This is what I put the green bin.
4.
You didn't take the green bin out, right?
No. 5.
I might have put too much salt.
6.
Too much spreading.
7. 8. 8 and a bit.
Well, it's raining.
8 and a bit.
Too much spreading means too much leaking. I put too much salt in
Oh my god. The easy thing.
Easy bake, please. Uh-oh. Knock, knock. Who's there? FBI, open up.
It's not like I made 2.5 alarm chili over here.
Are you going to gel, Eddie?
Maybe, son. Yeah, I'm just making all of them. I I mean, it's kind of like people drew art of like me doing the things that I do. I wish I could do that yoga pose. I can't quite do that.
What was it?
Right there.
Oh,
I cannot get my
Yeah,
arm back
I bet
behind.
Ron could do that.
Yeah, Bond might be able to. Bond can put his legs behind his head. So
How was yoga today?
yoga was good. It was hard.
So, did you want more drink, like bubbles at dinner, or
Sure.
we didn't?
We died.
Oh, you died in yoga? Blake works hard. Too much spreading in yoga.
Can you get me some more flour, please? My dough is a little wet. Just give me a scoop of flour.
Where is the flour?
In the flour bin. He asked where the flour is. Like,
You put it away. I didn't know what flour you were using. You have 5 different bins for flours. 50-50, whole wheat, regular. This whole thing?
half of that, and then leave the.
Half that, and then what?
Then I was gonna say leave the
Other half?
other half. Yes.
That's a little bit more than
It's also just humid here, so I've been needing a little bit of extra hydration for my flour. That was probably enough. Can you get the cinnamon sugar out?
Hold on, I'm doing some high steps. Where's the cinnamon sugar?
In the sweets drawer.
In here?
Yes.
Ginger root powder?
No, in an unlabeled container.
Well, it's probably got some.
On the bottom.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
You know how much. That's definitely not enough.
That's fine. I can make more. I have cinnamon sugar, so I'm gonna use it.
What else is happening? Oh, do I need to feed my starter?
I don't know.
It's not
See, I
quite-
told you, he came over here and was like,
It's not quite as active as I wanted it. I probably need to throw. We should have done something with discard on stream. It's just good enough for waffles or something. It looks pretty okay.
but I can make waffles
It's
tomorrow.
like stretchy. I bet that might float now. I can make pizza discard tomorrow. I'll wait until you're done in the kitchen though. Yeah, it's got a good smell to it right now. It's a little bit thick, a lot thicker than I remember. But that's why I might discard half of it and then make something. I can make those crackers too. Although, what was I gonna make, pita?
Lemon cookies.
Are those cooked?
Lemon cookies.
Did it break? Does it need to be tasted?
No, there's an even amount of cookies.
You made an extra one?
No.
You don't know bacon dozen?
Oh my god.
I'm in trouble again. Ooh, free wine.
Wait. I need more wine now because Clay's drinking all my wine. Clay is over here being a kitchen gremlin. These, I hate these on my spice jars. I don't like them. They can all go away. What? Yes, you can make the Rexel Gold.
Oh, should I? I was just gonna do a bottle of breathless. What do you want?
Do whatever. I've got cinnamon somewhere. Can you take that out of the thingy for me?
Yeah. Probably not burn myself. Am I just putting it on this other sheet? Did it? Looks like that.
They're done.
Are you putting more in? Oh god, that smells good.
Hands off.
That's not one of them cracked.
Find my cinnamon here. Stealing you.
We should have a big bottle.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna use pumpkin pie bottles. Okay. I'm just making cinnamon sugar over here. So why not? I didn't actually look at how much I cooked these. I'm assuming it's going to be similar. Because what cookies don't bake at like 350?
Nice stuff.
Okay. So now I get to use the ice cream scoop. Ice cream scoop. Roll a ball. Dip it in your stuff. And drop it. We need to watch, like, we need to watch the second half of the current season. No, the floor does not get any wine. Does not get any more wine. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it, Cookie. Be a ball. You'd think I'd be good at making balls by now? I've spent this whole stream making heckin' balls. Playing with balls, forming balls, shaping balls, seasoning balls. Jingling the balls.
You want to cup some balls? I'm going to cup out of the cabinet. You can just put a cup right here, right on the ball. Cup it. Hi.
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 I wonder how much these spread.
Didn't you practice spreading earlier?
Not these ones.
Oh, those other cookies. Got it.
This is a different set of cookies.
Got it. Don't forget jingle balls. Is there enough wine for the file?
For the floor.
Oh. How did it spill?
I was kneading and my thing slipped and knocked into my wine.
Not the cup, not the bottle.
The cup, yes. Obviously the cup.
Not broken. Shattered.
You were balls deep in Overwatch. You wouldn't have heard anything. Yes. Because everything is balls today.
Balls. Usually balls. What am I gonna do?
I don't know what you're going to do. You can have a meatball if you're hungry. Yeah, I am warm. Yes, thank you. Not stinky. Just sweaty. Goodness. And then get your fork, and you do a little smush and a smush. Two
Slow down,
directions.
that's good. You check the Timpano? Oh, sweet, you're smashing them. I usually just do one direction.
I did two directions, so.
Nice.
You haven't made cookies in like ever.
I've made these before. Hence the recipe card.
Yes, we were digging out Clay's family recipe cards.
You're gonna make it better than I did
I mean, it's not a hard recipe.
anyways.
In the oven. And then we can make our second tray. These probably need a little bit more time because they're not so thin. But I'm going to move these cookies to this sheet. So we can get our silpat back. And then soon we can make a lovely lemony filling for our lemon cookies. So we gotta keep on with the lemon. That's hot. And that's alright. Don't need this anymore. My poor wine cup is empty. I want to say it's like done. I kind of want to pull it. Because it's got to cool off long enough that I can flip it onto a platter. So I'm gonna finish rolling these balls. And then I'll pull that out of the oven. Because it's gonna have to cool for like a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. And it's in cast iron, so it's gonna be hot for a while. Which also means it's gonna have residual cooking temperature, so it doesn't have to like come out as it's fully cooked. And there's nothing raw in there. Except for the double dente pasta. I mean, if anyone would know about my ball handling ability, it would be Clay. I feel like the later cookies in the batch get tastier because there's cinnamon on my hands that's getting worked into the dough. So it's just more flavored like all the way through. I guess I can cook them all. They're bigger cookies, so I'm betting it's gonna need more than 10 minutes. They're still preheating. Now it's gonna count down from 10 minutes. Add an extra couple minutes in there. Which is probably fine. They're probably going to need 12 minutes. I mean, they're still just cookies, so they're not going to need tons of time. But X amount of time. Okay. Smoosh, 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 smoosh. Double smoosh all the cookies. And then offset them so they have a little bit of room to groove. Okay. I'm just gonna keep filling up the sink. Good thing my dishwasher is clean. So I'm gonna have to do like 3 loads of dishes. Okay. Oven mitt. Second oven mitt. Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Woo!
How are you gonna flip that?
When it cools down, like what?
It's like the first.
Burst? It's not bursting. That's just the oil that's coating the pan.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's awesome.
I don't know if it'll hold its shape because it's got no egg custard in it to seal it all together.
Thank you for humoring me.
Yeah, I had to humor the husband. I need to make some. Oh, I should have kept. I didn't actually. Oh, I did get one. It got wet. Okay, because I still need to make. I still need a pan in which to make frosting. Frosting. Frosting, frosting, frosting. 1/2 stick of butter. Okay. Well, I've got That's a half stick. That I squooshed a piece off for buttering my pan. Well, I get to use another whisk. No, yeah, there's no food mortar. Oh, Nazard, I never flexed for you. I'm sorry. I don't think. There it is. Okay, back to frosting. Oh, I don't know. Do I have confectioner sugar? I wonder. What? Can you come look? That'd be nice.
What do you need confectioner sugar for?
Icing.
I think we've had this discussion recently, and the answer was no. Isn't this icing sugar right here? Yeah, I think that's icing sugar.
That's bread flour. I wanted me to put bread flour in my icing.
Oh, we have more of that. Oh, this is probably bad. Whatever caused that to happen. Oh, dear.
Yay!
Here's your powdered sugar.
I said yay!
It's empty.
Oh.
I thought I had one. You don't have it. Oh no, that's MSG, isn't it?
What?
This bag, isn't this MSG?
What?
You have monk fruit sweetener,
That's not helpful.
brown sugar.
I don't have brown sugar.
Well, you don't have any brown sugar. I can't go get it.
Yeah, I also cannot go get it. This is MSG. This is tapioca flour.
I have a whole bag of white brown sugar. Can you supplement? Can you make like a brown sugar glaze?
I guess I could make it like I could melt it.
That's all you got. There's no
Well, it's just gonna be gritty and that's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna make a little.
You could just make a frosting meringue.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff to do that, so.
Oh, we got a cookie.
No! Excuse you?
Wait, can I have one?
Those are raw!
Oh, okay.
My goodness. This man is so greedy. I'm gonna go have a cookie. It's raw. Where's my Gordon Ramsay redemption? It's raw! You can play a second, can you, You need help? I got it. I'm just gonna put a pan with some sugar on the stove. Melt a little bit. Use that to make frosting. Why not? Oh, no one ever has to do anything for Nazard because they'll forget immediately. Oof. Okay. So we're just making like a caramel icing, a lemon caramel. We're going off script here. We'll see what happens. But our first batch of Snickerdoodles is about to come out. Let's see. This is a stick of butter, cup of sugar. I might have used more than a cup of sugar over there. That's fine. I should pour this into here. Okay, we'll see what happens. It'll be exciting regardless. Ooh, it's melting. Well, we were watching some cooking show, and they had to make it was amateur chefs, but they had to make we were watching Baking It. And they had to make gingerbread houses. And I was waiting for someone to use caramel to stick together the gingerbread houses instead of using royal icing. Also, we just kind of love to sing the theme song to Baking It. Because the hosts are Andy Samberg and Maya Rudolph. We're still in season 1. I think we're on the finale. Those seem done. Why does it keep resetting itself to 50-minute bake time? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Shulva, your cookies are ready. And they spread just the right amount. I feel like I'm just making caramel now. 'Cause I just melted the sugar a little bit so it wouldn't be granular when I made the frosting. Maybe I should use the maybe I should use the electric mixer. We'll see. Maybe I'll just need to add more butter. Because this is just kind of melting it. Yeah. So that's just the way I do Snickerdoodles. I imagine them being like real fluffy, soft cookies, kind of like sugar cookies. They have a cinnamon sugar coating. I bought cream. I could have whipped some cream into this and literally just made a caramel filling for my cookies. honestly, I think it'll be fine if I just, like, cool it down. I'll put a lemon paste in here somewhere. Oh, I could pull some lemony bits into it. Why not? Got lemony bits. No, I don't have lemony bits. Get out of my cupboard. Nazi never sticks my doodle. Yeah, this will get thick. Just need to cool it down. Woo! That is lemony. Which is what I wanted. So we'll just let it cool down. Fun fact, when Homer runs outside naked, Flanders says, "Homer, I can see your doodle." I can get a drying rack. A cooling rack, as it were. That's the nice thing about cookies is the trays cool so fast. I love it. I should make cookies more often. Which Clay is hearing and being like, hell yeah, you should. And I'm like, no, because then I'd eat too many cookies.
Hell yeah.
Turbid? Quake, Turbid, you're here in time for like the big reveal. The big reveal is happening in like 10 minutes. Right? Yes, that's exactly why I don't make cookies all the time. Because then I would eat the cookies all the time. Bristle, hello. Bristle's also here for the big reveal. I can just hear CZ saying that. Honestly, I should make a redeem of CZ just saying cookies. Yeah, I was talking about how I might like freeze some of this dough, but then I just baked it all. So, whoops. But I also might legitimately send some of these to Shulva, so they can have the calories instead. Shulva isn't a giant body, so they can have more calories than I can.
Might be rough to send them with a bunch of snowstorms coming.
Oh, that's true. It's not a great time, is it?
I'm saying don't do it.
I mean, yeah, I could.
They get stuck somewhere for a week. Is that going to be a problem?
Maybe? Terry, you just have to send me your address and you could have cookies. In fact, I could probably send them to... I could probably send them to your area easier than I could send them to Florida. Oh yeah, can I internationally ship cookies? That's also a question. These smell lovely. My goodness. And it's funny because I always have like leftover cinnamon sugar from making these cookies. Clay was so worried about me taking protein powder on the plane. He's like, they're gonna like pull you out and cavity search you because you have heckin' protein powder. I made too much. It's not gonna fit in my bowl, or my jar. Maybe it'll just barely fit. I had that also. I had protein powder and I had Athletic Greens, which was just a vitamin powder. But the greens was in a smaller container, so it didn't like trigger their little threshold. But my matcha cake, I have made matcha cake before, and I need to try it again. Because I made one, it was too thin when I made it. I tried to spread the batter out too much, and then I cooked it too much. I made that when I made the watermelon cake. Because then it was green. I guess we get to taste one of these cookies now. Clay. Nar. How much protein powder?
Cookies. Give.
Yeah, he's coming for cookies.
Give. Hey. That's not
Aye.
cookies. Looks good, thank you.
I don't have that
Give.
camera.
This is stuffed. Not gonna have to put these in a container with a piece of bread to make them stuffed. These are real good. I'm gonna eat way too many of these.
I need to put them away already. He's gonna pull a Quake and just eat all the cookies. I'm like watching him about to take another one already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have dinner still. I'm gonna put this last batch in, and then I'm gonna try to do my flute. The Timpano flute.
What do you think? You got probably a two-person job.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll make sure it doesn't mix so loud. What are you looking onto? Just it won't break from that pan.
Maybe the cutting board.
The cutting board, yeah, that might be good. Honestly.
Honestly, I should put some cream in here and whip it. If we have cream. So we have cream? Do we have cream? Is there cream? Oh, there is cream.
We had cream that we didn't open before we left. We had the last bottle of cream.
No, I've got this thing of cream. Hold on. I gotta take cookies out. Put the last round in. cream did it. Nice and thick now. Accessory nipples. Oop. Okay. That's much more stable. Woo! And tart, which is lovely. So we're just gonna sandwich our cookie and call Clay in for the second taste test.
Taste test number 2.
Yeah,
That's a lot of cookie.
that's why it's a 2-person cookie.
Oh, we're replicating that moment from that movie.
Meow.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You're dripping.
The stuff in the middle is kind of weird.
What? It's just lemon. It didn't quite work.
I can't have any room for dinner.
Just polite way of saying he doesn't like it. Because he steals another Snickerdoodle. It just needs to thicken up. I mean, it's literally lemon cream. I don't know what he doesn't like about it. Okay. Okay.
Texture thing is really good.
It was. Wow. Okay.
Usually sandwich cookie has that smooth.
Usually sandwich cookie is your butt.
My cookie, my other cookie.
Okay. Are you coming over here or not?
Oh, right. I didn't help you put this in. How about? I think you could just put your hand on it and flip it over. If I hold my hand underneath it, then you could just leave the cutting board there. Because that looks iffy. So how about? All right. Oh, you did it.
Yeah. Who needs a husband who's worrying about stuff?
Oh, I better not touch that. I'm gonna get burnt.
It's not that hot.
Oh, it is a little hot. You should. You ready for the reveal?
Oh.
Yes! Oh, yes!
Fuck yeah. Came right the hell out of there.
You can now survive dinner at the Italian restaurant.
Although.
Ooh. Photo. Take a damn photo. Take a damn photo. You should have took a video of the reveal.
How was I supposed to take a video of the
Put the
reveal?
pot back on?
I gotta put it back on.
We can do a reveal. Hold on, let me grab my phone.
Hold on.
Re-reveal. Re-reveal time. Re-reveal. Hold on.
Y'all, you didn't see anything.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the side that doesn't have all the dirty dishes in it. Let me stand over here.
Y'all didn't see anything.
Alright. Let's go. We're revealing the Timpano.
You shake it to make sure it's loose. Woo!
Look at that. Woo! You want to tap it? You want to tap that bottom?
Zarathustra. Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ba-da! Bum, 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 bum.
What's a Timpano? Let me send you the video.
It's got a bunch of meatballs in it. I mean, I think mods can clip, or everyone can clip, or VIPs can clip. So CZ has the power. Okay, we'll try the cross section because we're gonna eat anyway. If I had a knife.
How do you spell comedy?
You're a VIP, so I think everyone can clip. You're a VIP, so you can post links. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
Wait, do you take a video of you cutting it?
I already cut it.
Oh, how does it look? Did you take a photo?
You can.
Did you take a photo? I guess I
I'm
can just take a photo.
gonna reveal it.
Oh, this is amazing.
Holy shit! Oh my goodness! Look at that fucking glorious. Holy my goodness! The asparagus in there. Holy shnikes!
Oh, because covered with sauce. I was just about to ask. This is awesome.
And then you put some extra heckin' sauce on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! This is dinner.
Hells
It is a
yeah,
heckin'
buddy.
pasta cake. Oh, the asparagus has been cooking for an hour.
Pasta
It's
cake.
plenty done.
Love you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
And it's holding up remarkably well. Like a couple little pieces fell out, but it is a heckin' holding together.
Oh. You want to open the champagne? Can you open this? Just take care.
My goodness. Woo! That is tasty.
There you go. So you're gonna just. Do you want to
I'm gonna-
up or no?
I'm gonna find someone to raid.
Thanks for hanging out, friends.
I still gotta find someone to raid before I need to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How do you open this? I should probably do
Who is on?
that.
It looks like Wiz is off.
Already?
I mean, he started a while ago.
I guess. Yeah. I guess it wasn't too upstream.
Oh, Mallow's doing a food and drink stream, so let's go see Mallow. Because why not? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna click /raid at Malord. Not at, just Mal or Drick. Perfect. There's raid 1, raid 2. I'm gonna do some quick last push-ups and sit-ups. Push-ups and squats. For Tiger. Got some good photos of that glorious thing. Also, Sprock Timpano. Yep. So you can use my raid message or, yeah, also Sprock Timpano. We're gonna sit down to dinner. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I love and appreciate you all. I'll be back this weekend for the crossword and coffee stream, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week until then. Let's go show. Yes, Milordrick. Let's go show Milordrick some love. I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna click copy my own raid message before I actually click the thing. Okay, bye again. I love you.
stream.